Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the Expanse Season 5, Episode 5, entitled Down and Out. Now, thoughts on the last episode are on the back half of there. Big takeaways for me are, 1, Naomi is now with Philip and Marco on their spiffy-looking ship. Comments did confirm my suspicion that it could have been Martian. Thank you. Amos and Melba we don't know. Amos was visiting and then the ship started cracking, so, I guess the impact did it. A building collapse of some sort. I'm guessing because of the the rocks falling out of the sky, that's a problem. 3, Gao and her ship and half of her staff seem to be dead, but they were able to get the watchtower to adjust and take out the third rock, preventing it from hitting the earth. So, way to go, Chef Casey. Even though you made a shitty sandwich, you got the message through. You're a hero. It's like everyone Avasarala deals with dies. It's like Courtier, the Admiral, that led the, mutiny aboard the Agatha ship. Hopefully, oh, wait a minute. She's associated with Avasarala, so hopefully Bobbie stays safe. Speaking of, Bobbie and Alex are flying around Mars, tracing, tracking, shadowing Babbage's ship, trying to see if they make a drop or a rendezvous. Holden was saved by Monica. They came to the realization that Fred has been killed. Kind of a sour note, kind of a bummer. Yeah, shit sucks. And like a comment said, it's like he's not even going to live up to this vision or this unifying thing he was trying to do. It's if Marco succeeds and if the Belters move on from this, the history will look back on Fred as an annoyance or, something that just got in the way. Which also sucks, It's not enough to murder a guy and betray him, but also to, throw his movement into the dirt. Just be like, yeah, they fucking got in the way. We should have done this sooner. Which blows. I had made the comment that, because Philip seemed like he still needed his mom and was pouty-faced, that, it would be the trope of him saving the mom, but as far as interactions go within that Belter crew, within that OPA crew, the big guy seemed to be the closest to Naomi. They had the most fun. He kept shooting little looks over of, maybe hesitation or doubt. So there's a few cracks there. I don't know if we'll pick up there, but that's just where my mind is. There's going to be a few new shows coming to the channel in the coming days. We're going to have The Boys. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Then my brother gave the final go-ahead, so it's worth it for me to check out, so I will. And the second show is going to be The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Not expecting much from that show as far as views or turnout or anything. I'm just a huge fan of the original Dark Crystal. Never watched the series when it came out, and feels about the right time, so. More shows are going to be returning, though, in the coming weeks, as well as new shows in August, but not getting ahead of myself. Alright, this is going to be The Expanse, Season 5, Episode 5, Down and Out. Here we go. Drummer's Faction. Drummer's Faction! That's what I like to hear. Yeah, she already hated Marcos for killing Ashford, and now if he's responsible for Fred too, watch the fuck out, dude. And I forgot to mention that Marcos has the proto-molecule and is claiming the ring and the ring space for the Belters, so big power shift, big threats going on.
Mina, are you okay?
Yes. It wasn't someone else, it was him. And I'm the one who had him in an airlock and let him go.
That is hindsight. You cannot leave backward.
Not like she's alone, she's on a ship full of people. You meeting to discuss future of the faction, do you accept? What the fuck? Did he send that message to everyone or just to her?
Never thought I would see this. Maybe it was inevitable.
Fred Johnson didn't believe that.
I heard he was a good man. For an Earther.
He was a good man. Period.
Best for us to do is keep to the shadows until it all plays out.
No shadows for us.
Fire and glory, blood and thunder.
Marco Inaros has asked us to meet.
Fucking break his little neck.
We will accept.
She's playing cool and contained, but I don't buy it. Yeah, that little nostril flare, I saw it. Frankie! Kara! Is it Kara or Kara? I'm guessing Kara. Kara would be a K, right? Okay, yeah. Back to reality. Yeah. Why am I coughing too? Jesus.
Bitches.
They're in the modification ward. Could there be crazy souped up juice people running around out there? I don't know if she has a future on the show. Like, just seeing her on phone calls I thought was amazing. And then the visit blew my mind. Like, if they get out of here.
There was a meteor hit in Africa. Maybe this is the aftershock from that.
That was an aftershock. That was one hell of a meteor.
No, that's the second strike. Near and to the ground.
Are you alright?
So far.
What the hell happened?
Good question.
She about to splatter against the window. I don't like these shots.
Just pull.
I was saying, could she turn off her blocker? Or I guess she can't. Do her little gland shit and then...
Her mods are blocked. Her hand is busted. She is not a threat. And every minute that we spend talking is another minute that we could be getting the fuck out of here.
Wow, that was like actual concern in his voice.
You know I have friends in high places.
That's true. She made the comment civilians don't usually come down here. Yeah, that Jack dude who was doing.
Electricity's down everywhere. Elevators are out.
All right, let's take the stairs.
Just because the elevators are out, the shaft is still there, you know. Rocks, more rocks. Can we get a wedge in there? Can we a crowbar? Use him to open it up.
So, what's new?
This is last dose.
This guy.
This is it.
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
Open it or it's back to your cell.
Yeah, is he gonna get any sort of pardon or good behavior for this, you know? Or is it like, thanks, and we're gonna fuck you over? Yeah, you don't want to tussle with that muscle.
Things are not good.
No, they're not.
Looks like the whole Montana grid collapsed.
Well, Pennsylvania got hit. I think Montana's okay.
Fred Johnson's dead. Marco's people killed him. And they got the sample.
The sample that Naomi didn't destroy and then gave to Fred.
Naomi, please respond the moment you get this.
Too bad. So sad.
Where's the guy with no neck? At least his little love taps didn't bore me.
You had some rock hoppers scraping by. You had a good life here.
Working on an auto station for an auto. And an auto. And an auto.
Go to the behemoth.
He was a tourist.
That's fucked up.
It's time to take the Roci out for a hunt.
Yeah, I hope she didn't fuck with it at all, you know? Because she was doing repairs.
Monica's eye captured this as Mia's flight plan. We'll continue this conversation when we get back.
Oh.
When we're done, I'm gonna throw you out an airlock myself.
Wait.
Oh, since they have a crumb of where to go, now you're scared?
See you when you get back.
Okay, I was gonna say, having a bead on the ship that escaped isn't gonna affect her.
We'd have to get Tiny up there and have him pry the doors open.
Would you call me? Maybe we could find something that sticks to
Tiny.
the walls,
Like Little John from Robin Hood.
You can't use his gun. Our weapons have biometric locks.
Okay.
Well...
Tiny, come here.
You should stop calling me that.
See if you can pull this open.
With a finger in there, his finger will rip off.
We got Tiny, we got 3 guns to make holes. One of you guys go up with him, make the holes, he opens the panels, and then we get the fuck out of here.
And who goes with him?
Yeah, if they're bio read, he could put their finger on the trigger and still point the gun at
Up you go, Sally.
wherever. Isn't your knee busted? Are you limping? I want continuity. It's gonna be hard to do that from a ladder, though. You're not gonna have the leverage. Oh, concern rub?
We gotta contact Holden.
No.
They have the protomolecule.
And there's nothing we can do to help him with that.
You don't want to give away
We
your...
might be able to do something about this.
You don't want to give away your position for useless information.
Hey. Barkeith and her escort
Just killed their transponders.
Going dark.
They changed in direction.
I respect your balls, Bobbie, but
You take the long way around, though. We try and keep as many.
yeah, you gotta be as smart as we can about this before having to rely on our speed. You got any red kibble?
I heard you haven't been eating. So? It's not your famous red kibble, but gets the job done.
No.
Not until she talked to me. I want SpaghettiOs.
There's no need to play with her like that.
Crack, and they all saw it. You might be a risk. Is she going to beat him down? Good fucking luck.
Did you want to save her? Do you think that she can be saved?
I don't know.
All that eyeshadow and shit. It's like, you're not mysterious, dude. It's just makeup.
We are at the most important juncture in the history of our people. I need you by my side to be sad about what she did to you.
But don't let it affect what we are doing here, right? Just start headbutting people until they let you go, you know?
We'll start working together like old times. And everything will be the way it was. You let Marco poison your heart. And Phillips.
They make us thirst for water. They make us gasp for air. The inners will never share the bounty from the new worlds.
Yeah, she was there.
You
Ellis.
try to live, and the ones who can adapt, their children won't be better anymore.
Generational divide. It's too obvious, though. Like, they misdirected us with who was Fred Johnson's, you know, mole and shit.
Charlie!
Is Tiny free, or, did...
He fell off! He was bitching about his leg for the last half hour. I must have gave out. No! You come up! I'm almost at the top!
Okay, if it happens again, we're shooting you.
We still need that guy. Go with her. One of you makes the holes, the other one covers.
You know what's funny? I'm more important than you. We got 2 guns between us, and only one of me.
Just fucking around.
I want to believe him, but, you know... Oh, fuck.
Fuck you, God! You missed again!
Shut up!
The good old flip and burn. Not the YouTube commenter. I mean, like, the actual flip and burn. Microwaves in space.
James Holden. Famous for drinking coffee and saving the system.
I wish I'd been stupider.
The Gamara Code. You still feel bad about that ship?
Was that the Luna explosion in the dark yards?
There is only one way you will ever leave this ship.
In space. Are we done having these little conversations? Like, you're gonna come back in 10 minutes and have some more shit to say? I don't believe she's gonna do a suicide run, but it's on her mind. There's no way it's this simple. As much as I'd like it to be.
You are busy. And you have no business here.
He didn't see the blade, did he? Yeah, if this was the Chesapeake area and the thing hit in Pennsylvania, I mean, I guess it'd be a seismic mess. They did say New York, the walls fell and the city was flooded. Why are we cackling? Is just everything shit? Or is he just happy to be out, you know?
It must have been one hell of a rock.
Let him go!
Melba's here. That's what I thought he was gonna do to them, but... Fucking suplexed him down an elevator shaft. Well, he got his reduced prison sentence. He's, no longer a prisoner.
I'm supposed to get my kid this weekend.
Hopefully they're out there somewhere. You know, a lot happened when the prison fell in on itself, you know? You were just lucky to get out of there. She was gonna do her thing. She activated, but I guess it could have been too soon, because it...
The wind. I never thought I'd feel it again.
Moving air is so good. How bad is it? We only had a shot of that. We didn't have, like, a super wide... Damn. Well, it's not down to its rubble, but it had a good shake.
Which one's the pilot?
You're looking at him.
Do we trust all of this crew he has now coming in here? There's just moles on top of moles, man.
Philip said you couldn't take his ship.
She still have the blade in her pocket.
He was just...
He's at a vulnerable fucking height, too. We're getting tools to whack a bitch.
Tell me something.
Yeah.
Did Marco slip the Augustin Gamara code into the Roci?
And I fell out, I saw it, even though I looked away. Oh, like the back door that they had used previously. She thinks Marcos did that to the Roci.
It's been sabotaged. We have to shut it down.
She's gonna pull a gun. She doesn't like that idea.
Where is she? There's no location data.
Martian ship, they'll be able to tell.
Tell me what happened! Tell me what happened!
Isolation. No sound, that's funny. Microphone off.
Time to do your stuff, fly boy. Try not to get spotted.
He's been doing that the whole time, Bobbie.
Let's not look back, Heath.
That's a Belter ship.
Is that where Naomi is? No, she's not.
I got 2 more MCRN ships. They look like destroyers.
Belter terrorists and Martian thieves, one big happy family. Let's get some profiles.
Yeah, really. Take some pictures, get some IDs.
The escorts aren't moving. Why? The frigates are the weapons, that's the deal. This is Marco Inaros' Free Navy. His Belters on our Martian ships.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
It's time to go. Here comes the juice.
We out. Here we go.
Hang tight.
Oh, I guess if maybe they're on a gyro, they can do crazy moves and it won't be as much because it counters it a little bit. I love the idea of a gyroscopic cockpit, like B-Wings from the Star Wars universe.
Ship profiles.
B-Wing is best wing. Oh, core dump. Damn. They took a hit. Dead in the water though, right? They gotta have... Do they have a backup? System, battery, anything? Fading out on credits. You son of a bitch. Down and out. Amos and Clarissa are trapped in a collapsed building. Naomi contends with her old family. Holden assembles a new crew on the Roci. Alex and Bobbie make a dangerous discovery in the belt. Okay. Every person in the crew, every one of them, is been just central themes on this episode. There wasn't any Avasarala. There wasn't any politics. It was just shit has hit the fan. What is everyone gonna do? Amos and Melba escaping the prison. That didn't exactly play out how I liked or wanted or thought it would, but Tiny did his part and then revealed why he was a fucking nut or why he belonged there. And yeah, he got shot down. That's fine. Or no, he got shot, but then he got fucking suplexed down an elevator shaft. Any like in the Titanic when the person jumps off the back and they hit the propeller blade and they spin, like, just physics is just some of the most brutal deaths. It's not always gunshot. I mean, yes, gunshots, knives, these are all, it's physics. It's transferring energy from one thing to another. But I mean, object damage or gravity induced damage, it's always a treat. Kind of like in Bandersnatch with the fucking ledge jumping sequence. I wonder if that security guard and her kid, if that is going to have any relevance to the story, or it's just like Amos looking out for a person who has a kid and he's soft with kids and he's been softening up in general and just kind of like, you don't have to do this bullshit anymore. Just go to your kid. It's been a big fucking disaster. You can come back to work later, okay? Take the day off. Take the day off. It did look like, though, that Melba did her gland thing, her tooth, as I kept calling it. Then she dropped to her knees, so I don't know if she wasn't ready yet to use it, like the blocker hadn't worn off, or if just, she popped it, but then dude got popped and thrown back anyway, so it didn't matter. Back and forth with Naomi and the people on Marco's crew. I thought maybe Philip saw the blade coming and moved her aside for her own good. Kind of like the Hound with Sansa and Joffrey in Season 1. She was getting pretty close to Joffrey on the ledge, and the Hound, he knew it was up, but then turned it into like he was just cleaning off her face or something to, you know, cover for her. I thought maybe that's what was going on, but I don't think Philip knew about the knife. Dude found out about the wrench, though, and that's fine. You know, she said, Marco's poisoned your heart, and hopefully she beats some sense into him. Holden assembles a new crew on the Roci. When he was calling for the shutdown of the drive, there were some belters looking around and shit. It's like, this season has me not trusting people, the right people, and doubting the wrong people, and so it's like, who knows? Who knows? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, at any time somebody could whip out a gun and be like, that's a spy, or that's a mole, or, you know, it's inside guy, with no motivation, just to use as a plot device. But they've really kind of hammered home for me this season. Kind of hard to make that call. And Fred Johnson didn't see it coming. You know, maybe Holden won't see it coming. I don't know. But Naomi knew what was up and suspected Marcos would use that code, get it on the Roci. Was right. I'm guessing she was right, because the engineer person that betrayed and shot Fred, she was in charge of repairing the Rocinante early on, so there's a whole bunch of systems that could be dicked with in there. Alex and Bobbie make a dangerous discovery in the belt. Warships was the delivery. Some Martian tech. This Admiral guy, is he just trying to make money? Is that all this is? There's no way that goes unnoticed. Martian fucking frigates and battle cruisers and shit are all of a sudden, you know, staffed by belters unless they staged or faked a coup or a takeover or a boarding party. Like, how would they do it to cover the Martians' ass? That's my only thing. Like, if someone took a American aircraft carrier, it wouldn't be like, okay, they just have it. You know, no. How the fuck did they get it? Who was in charge of the aircraft carrier? Who signed the orders? Who authorized what? Like, it would have to lead back to him. Like, I just, to me, simple greed is great on the small scale, but on a scale of this size, it seems wild to me. Although in Season 4 wasn't in the beginning of Season 5, or end of 4, into 5 here, didn't Bobbie have track on, she was trying to get, like, the first strike missiles. She was getting into deep shit, so there are still, I don't know, could this be an undercover sanctioned Mars Belter union to take out Earth? And then blowing up Parliament was just whoever's inside on Mars, eliminating their political rivals so that loyalists or people who are sympathetic to the Belters, they could, you know, negotiate this either new alliance or this new future, because Marco still has the proto-molecule. So, yeah, Mars, what does Mars do about that? You know, Mars would be just as much under the heel as Earth would, and Marco's called both sides oppressors and this, that, and the other, so mentioned it in the intro, but The Boys and Dark Crystal Age of Resistance are coming to the channel in the coming days, so hopefully y'all look forward to them. I am. There's a lot here, and if I see more in editing, I'll point it out or put a comment, but that's going to do it for me for now. Thank you all so much for being here, and I look forward to the next episode in a few days. Thanks again, and goodbye.